Hello, this is for, like, don't know if it's the quickest way really, but it might be the quickest way to take apart the Xbox 360 controller, wireless, of course. You need a T8 security screwdriver. That's one with a hole in it. I don't know if it's VC, but there's a hole right at the end of the screwdriver. It's a star shape. And you need to take out the 7 screws, which are there, 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 and there, 2 in the bottom corner, and 1 right where that barcode is here, up underneath the battery pack, where that usually is. And you need to remove all them screws, but keep them somewhere safe because they are actually extremely small. They're only about that big, and if you lose them, that's it. Your Xbox controller might fall, well, not fall apart, might be wobbly in some places. Just give me a second. So as you've removed all those screws, you just want to grab the battery pack. Well, no, actually, you want to grab these corners of the remote. Just grip them, dig your nails into it a bit, just push apart. It should open a bit like that. So you just grab it, push it apart, and there you go, it opens. Remove it gently. Oops, all my screws are falling out. Make sure to count them, count the screws after you move them all to make sure you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You move it gently because of these 2 connectors. You don't want to bend them or damage them. Then to remove circuit board, because of obviously it doesn't really come out very well if you tug it out, but don't try and force it out because you'll break it. Then you just get this little plastic bottom cover bit and just pull gently out, and it should just slip out. Then you can remove circuit board. Just be careful for moving circuit board, because if you have any static on you, you could wreck the whole circuit board by touching something. So even though I suggest wear gloves, but unfortunately I am not wearing gloves. And if you're doing any work on the circuit board, just where these connectors are for the vibrators, just grab the plastic and pull gently, well not gently, pull a bit on it, both of them, for they're both out of your way. And for 2 analogs, they just simply pull off, and there you go. So that's the basic circuit board on its own. The only reason I'm touching that with my bare hands is because unfortunately it's broken. And you'll find you have these rubber bits. You can just simply pull them off. Make sure, as I say, keep it somewhere safe. And then you can remove all the buttons. So that actually, this bit actually goes in with Xbox menu guide button. There is notches on the actual button itself, so I don't know if you can really see it, but there is notches round here for when you actually put the thing back in. You make sure that it's up, right way up, and so it's the right button that goes right in the right place. So you can simply just tip them out like that, and they all come out. There you go. They all come out. Then with little bumpers. You can just simply pull at either bit of where you see them little bumps. Just ease them off. Apart from this one, don't come out, don't come off. Yep, there we go. And further on that, the bumpers can actually come off from this little piece of plastic where the charger normally goes. You just simply get the little bumpers and get the two holes and just gently push, and they both separate. Put them somewhere safe. And the selector button has two screws. Two screws. One there and one there. Just simply unscrew it and they both clip out, and you just clip them back together, and do that when you're putting it back in. And you can, after you've done all that, you can repaint it, put tape on it, put tape on like these bits, and then spray paint it, and then remove the tape, and you have a nice pattern on it. And to put it back on, it's practically all the same. But as I explained to my other on one of my other videos, to take these triggers off, it is quite difficult, but hardly anybody describes how to do it. But as I say, just give a little tab here where moves that, then just push away from the bit that it hooks on, so push together, and then it comes off. Then just simply nip on these two bits and pull back. Oops, and you do have a spring in it, which my spring has just gone flying over there. And then you can just simply push that away from the bit where you have this one pointing to you, this one pointing away. You just simply push and turn as at the same time, and then there you go, it comes off. And the tricky bit is putting it back on. So just twist and turn, put it back on. Obviously put the spring back on. You don't have to nip it together again, you just simply push and it clips back on. And I would suggest getting a flathead screwdriver, but I'm just going to use my T8 again. Put it in the hole where that little lever is to that black motor. Well, not motor, sensor. Simply push up on it. Keep screwdriver in it, so it's like that. Simply hold it like that. Get the trigger, push it away from you. As long as well with the trigger, push it towards you, and just simply push down. And there you go, it's back on. But obviously mine ain't going to stay up properly because of obviously my spring has just gone flying that way, has it? So there you go, you know how to put it all apart, but the putting it back together is just all the same but in reverse. So yeah, thank you for watching. Subscribe or leave a comment as well, and so that's it for this time. And see you in a bit.